You'll be successful. Another thing is finance. I would like to touch on the finance. I was at the shop, and here I would like to give 2 stories about money. I was at the shop. Actually, when I was at the college, I didn't know the difference between asset and liability. How many of you know the difference between asset and liability? When I was at the college, I never knew the difference between asset and liability. So, when our accumulation came, I saw my plans. I'll buy Combian for myself, Mapuka for my wife, I'll buy flat screen TV, I'll buy air condition, I would buy things. No, all of them were liabilities. Liabilities are things you buy with your money that take money from you. They add nothing to you. They chop the little you have. Assets are things you buy with your money that appreciate in value or they bring you money. Say, what? Nobody taught me this. So I sold my Combian and I added money and I bought a photocopier. I'm a teacher, my wife is a teacher. At the end of the term, I'll run photocopy for this school. I'll get 300 Ghana cedi. This school, 2.5. This school, 600. This school, 1.5. I organized that money. I started my shop. Today, I have 2 employees in my shop. What do you spend your money on? To prove to people what? Look, your mom is suffering. The younger ones are suffering. You don't need to prove to anybody you are somebody. You buy liabilities to prove what? You don't need liability to show you are valuable. You will always be valuable. Your value is from God. You don't need a shirt to determine you are valuable. But we don't know the difference between assets and liabilities. A small boy, the second he learned how to sell, one man came to me, he normally comes to me, then I'll give him 10 cedi, 20 cedi, 5 cedi. Then one time I asked him, Mr. Abukari, Baba, me I don't have problem with giving you 10 cedi, 20 cedi, but I'm not permanent be. You have children, you have wife. This money, it will not help you. Do you want me to be honest with you? He said yes. I said, the reason why you don't have money is because you don't sell. You think selling is for dropouts. You don't sell. Me, I sell. I sell. You don't sell. That is why you don't have money. He said, what do I mean? I said, I want you to think of an idea. Something you can sell and see whether somebody will not exchange money for that value. He went back 3 weeks, he came back and told me that he would let his wife to start selling yam, fried yam. I'll play. I said, where did you get that idea? That he has a yam farm. He never thought of selling, but what I've said, he will let them start that. So what they did was that Fridays, the wife will come out, cut the yam, put the inside the oil, fried it. The laborers, barbering shops, students, they will pass by some, they will buy small. Then from there, they started adding fish. Then they start adding beans. Then they start adding cocoa, plantain. Today, as I'm speaking, Friday, if you come and see the queue on the yam sale, you'll be shocked. I can't remember the last time this guy came to me for money. You are poor because you sell nothing. People say Aliko Dangote is rich. Is he a buyer or a seller? Wumpin Agrochemical is rich. Is he a buyer or a seller? Show me a seller and I'll show you a rich man. You are poor because you sell nothing. You want me to just see you? Oh, you are just a fine boy, but your mother is poor. You don't have anything. Come and take this money. You are joking. Find out what I want and sell it to me. I'll give you my money and take that value. There's another young boy, Slipper, I call him Slipper Story. He came to my shop. Master, I want to buy this slipper. I said, that's good. It was seller day. I said, that's okay. That is what I do. I sell slippers in my shop. He said, how much? I said, it's 14 cedi. He gave me the money. When I collected the money was full of coins. I said, Nini, where did you get this money? He said, actually, there was a day I was passing with my mother. And I saw the slipper and I told my mother I needed it. And my mother said she doesn't have money. And I also knew seller day when all my colleagues were wearing nice slipper last seller day. And I didn't wear some. I felt bad. Some of the children said they will not allow me to play with them. They were going for seller jams. I have nothing. So I said I will never allow that to happen to me. So anytime she gave me chop money, I will save some. Anytime she give me chop money, I will save some. Today, the money is up to this. I came to buy the slipper. When he told me that, I felt pity for the guy. I said, wait. Are you learning my number? So I didn't know what I should teach him a lesson or I should give him the slipper free. I was just sitting and someone said, teach this guy a lesson. Because he only knew about save and buy liability. Or the slipper is not a liability. If you wear that nice slipper, everybody see it. 1 month, would it still be nice? Even that very day, when you walked it, how would it look like? That is all what we do. We save and buy liability. So I said, no, I won't let this guy spend his money like that. So I told him, so among your colleagues, when they get their money, Baraka the Salah money from their mothers, fathers, aunties, uncle, what do they do with the money? He said they buy toffee, they buy chewing gum, they buy Tampico, they buy African fan, they buy balloon. I said, good. Use your 14 cedis. There's a wholesale here. Go and buy toffee and come. He said, Master, what? Use my 14 cedi. Buy toffee. Master, if you know how I struggled to get this to buy. I should see this nice slipper and drop a bite of. I said, look. I said, go and buy the toffee. But you said there's market for the toffee. Your friends want it. They say, go and buy the toffee. He went and bought the toffee and came. I said, go and sell it to your friends. He went and sold it to them. When he came by, he had 30 cedi. I collected all the 30 cedi. And I gave him the slipper. Plus 16 cedi. As his engine. He was shocked. I came with 14 cedi to buy a slipper. Now I'm going with 16 cedi plus the slipper. Most of us, when we get money, what do we do with it? We buy liabilities. Especially ladies. She saved when Amaria Sunday wedding. She can buy that one. Me, I like the guys. Me, I like this jeans. Me, I like this phone. There's something God said. God said, love people. And use things. And we say, no, God, we are going to love things and use people. Naturally, we don't love people anymore. We love things. We only use people. One lady told me, Mr. Yunus, he used me. The guy used me. I said, but you also used him. No, I didn't use him. I loved him. I said, look, be frank. You used the guy. No, me. I was in love with him. I loved him. He used me. I said, no, we don't love people. We use people nowadays. I said, okay. How about this guy you said you don't like, but it's rather this guy you want. This guy you say he used you. Hey, this guy, me, I don't like him. It's this guy I loved. I said, this guy you love, he has car. He has his own house. He has money, he buys it. Are you sure it's not the money? No, it's not the money. It's him I want. I said, okay. So let's assume I remove him out and I pick this broke guy you said inside there. And would you want this guy or not? She was quiet. I said, you also used him. So he used you. So we used each other. Don't tell me you loved him. You used him and he used you. MP want to be MP. They say, okay, who are the people I need to use to get what I want? So, okay, get a small boy. There was one Metro Mass case, they catch somebody, human parts. Okay, he want money. Okay, if he get the money, what would he buy with the money? Things. So it's things he loved. But God said, love people and use things. We said, Lala, we are going to love things and use people. If you joke because of Android phone, a lady can slap you. A guy can kill a lady because of money. And what would he use the money to buy? He loves things. And one funny thing is that we came here empty, we'll go back empty. We came here with nothing, we'll go back with nothing. So God said, then love people and use their things. He said, no, I'm going to accumulate things and use people. You see that they get a virgin girl, they remove her breast. They've used her for what? For things. A small boy has been cut, his neck is taken off. For what? For things. We are chasing things. That's serious. Now here is another issue. Save and spend the rest. In 2017, my account was 0.00. And anytime I'm working, I don't feel happy. I don't feel good about myself. So I decided that, okay, every month I'll keep something. One, to take advantage of opportunities like this. So it's very, very important. When you get money, don't spend it and then save. Save before you spend. Because if you said, I'm going to spend, then after that I will save, you will have nothing there. All the money will be gone. So that's another key. Another thing is that it's not how much you earn. It's not how much you get. It's how much you can keep from how much you get. I don't care how much money you are getting. If you can't keep nothing from that, that's a big problem. It's not also how much you earn. It's how much you spend. Even if you earn 10,000 and you spend 10,500, you always be broke. Even if you earn 500 Ghana cedi and you spend 700, you always be broke. If you cannot control how much you earn, at least control how much you spend. There was a time you didn't have nothing. Were you not living? Now you start earning 300, say it's small. Who told you? Start earning 1,000 and see whether it will be big. It will also be small. Start earning 2,000 and see it will also be small. You see, we create this mentality chasing things, liabilities, to make us happy. So our next areas to touch on is transformational vocabulary. All of you say transformational vocabulary. It's very, very important. Instead of saying